Hello and welcome to our video on the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book is a classic on financial literacy and has changed the way many people think about money. In this video, we will explore the book's core principles and why they matter. Before proceeding with the summary of this wonderful book, I ask that you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to leave your like. Okay, so let's go! Chapter 1, Rich Dad vs. Poor Dad. In this chapter, Kiyosaki talks about the two fathers he had, his biological father and his best friend's father. He compares both fathers and their approach to life, money, and success. He notes that his poor dad, who had a PhD in education, struggled with money his entire career, whereas his rich dad, who only had an 8th grade education, was one of the wealthiest people in Hawaii. The author explains how the thoughts and actions of his poor dad kept him poor and why financial literacy is crucial. Chapter 2, The Rich Don't Work for Money. In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains that the rich do not work for money. Instead, they make money work for them. He emphasizes that the poor and middle class work for money, which keeps them stuck in the rat race. The author argues that to become financially independent, one must understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket, while liabilities take money out of your pocket. Chapter 3, Why Teach Financial Literacy? In this chapter, Kiyosaki stresses the importance of financial literacy. He believes that financial intelligence solves problems and produces money. The author notes that it does not matter how much money you make, what matters is how much money you keep. He explains that the fundamentals of financial literacy are captured in one rule: understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Chapter 4, Mind Your Own Business. In this chapter, Kiyosaki introduces the concept of real estate investing and using McDonald's as an example. He notes that McDonald's may not make the best hamburgers, but they own the most valuable intersections and streets in America. The author emphasizes that people need to mind their own business if they wish to become financially self-sufficient. He advises people to cut down on their expenses, stay away from liabilities, and work on growing their assets column. Chapter 5, The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. In this chapter, Kiyosaki explains the history of taxes and how the rich have used the power of corporations to protect and enhance their assets. He notes that corporations hold a certain degree of power, and the rich know how to use this power. The author argues that a person's financial IQ is made up of knowledge from 4 broad areas of expertise: understanding accounting, understanding investing, understanding markets, and understanding law. Conclusion. In conclusion, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is an excellent book on financial literacy. Kiyosaki's 6 major lessons provide valuable insights into how the rich think and why they are successful. We hope that this video has given you a good understanding of the book's core principles and why they matter. Thank you for watching.